Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about the idea of being a monster. Now, this idea has been on my mind lately, and it's about I've heard it from Jordan Peterson. So it's about not becoming a tyrant, not becoming somebody who hurts people. That's what we think instantly when we think about being a monster. Just being a monster is about being negative. That's what we think. But it's about being a good man, being a virtuous man. A monster is somebody who has strength on certain aspects of his life, and he can maintain them, to not let them out to hurt somebody. So another thing, on the other side of the coin, we have a rabbit, let's say. A rabbit just hops around, is harmless, it doesn't do anything, it can't kill a wolf or even restrain himself from killing that wolf. He will just run away. He's a nice guy. That is not being a monster, that is being harmless, and that is not being virtuous, as we often confuse being harmless with being virtuous. If you just stay away from people, if you don't do anything to them, let them, let's say they're fighting, you just walk away, you ignore. Oh, you're virtuous, you're stoic, you don't show emotion or something like that. But that's not true. No, a man has to have certain aspects about himself that he can control and not let out. Okay, so here's a more realistic example. So jiu-jitsu. I think every young man should start jiu-jitsu. It's changing my life. It changed my life. It's an amazing experience because, listen, so here's what it does to you. Of course, I've been doing jiu-jitsu for about 3 months, but like my past me and my current me could just kill the past me. And when you have this newfound power, I'm not saying that I'm just this strong and can just strangle everybody else on the street. No. But when you are doing this activity that not many people do, you instantly get confidence. You instantly, like, my posture has never been better in all of my life. You just walk around like this, always ready. And when you see a guy on the street, he's smoking cigarettes, he's listening to music, he's overweight, and you think to yourself, I can kill that guy. not kill him, but just because you're stronger. That is what status is, in a way. It's not about being narcissistic and just I'm better than you, I can kill you. No, it's not about that. It's just about recognizing that you are doing something that takes effort and it takes skill. You need to learn it. And when you develop it, then you just get that self-respect for yourself. And you just know that you can be in a better situation. Let's say if there would be a street fight, if you're walking with your girl and somebody can come up to you, it's not about just being, of course, you may be afraid, but that's not the definition of courage. The courage is about going past that fear. I feel fear, but I'm still going. I'm still going to try to protect my girl. Something like that. That is just being a monster. That is just letting it out. And nowadays we have many weak men, and everybody, listen, this is what I used to say in the past. I used to say, I'm not the fighting type. I'm not. I don't want to hurt anybody. If there would be a fight, I would try to de-escalate it. I would try to maybe convince the other guy with words that it's not worth it or something like that. No, I was just being a little bitch. Of course, if there's a fight, you should try at all costs to avoid it, because you can hurt him, maybe he can hurt you. It's not about just doing some martial art and then just going and kicking everybody's ass. It's not about that. It's about containing that monster within you, with that power. Of course, if that guy comes to you and he touches you, that's the other. You can go. But when just other people try to emotionally abuse you, use words, call your names. You just don't care about that stuff. You know that you can choke him out, but you just let it go. So it's about the masculinity nowadays. We need that. We need that in our life. And I've created a video a couple of days ago, I think, about that you can't improve if you are not doing physical activity. And that is so true. And I hate myself for not recognizing this earlier. You can't just sit your whole day, Sigma mindset, just grind. No, it's not gonna work. You need to take care of your body. You're gonna sleep better. You're gonna be stronger. You're gonna have a better posture. You're gonna be more flexible. It's just, if you take care of your body and eat properly, of course, your mental game is going to be insane. Like I used to, when I didn't work out, like those 3 months ago, I was just always down, depressed. Well, I'm not gonna say depressed, just sad, just foggy thinking, relapsing all the time, you know? That's another thing, NoFap. It helps. You work out, you release that energy, you know? And also you have a kind of a edge over the other guys, because, you know, you're just ready, you know? You just have that all of that built up energy and just go. So yeah, that's what being a monster is nowadays. It's about just containing that strength. Also, in an intellectual way, let's say, it's about, if somebody else is arguing, if somebody else is making a point that you don't agree with, just think about it. Just try to listen and think about it. Just sit down. Don't try to interrupt. Don't try to just overlap the other person's arguments and just say yours. Listen, then make your points. And because if you're just going out of impulse, oh no, you have to do NoFap, blah blah blah, you know, like that. You're not calm. You're not grounded. That doesn't work. Other person is still gonna take care of his opinion, and you're gonna take your opinion, and that's pretty much it. There's not gonna be any mutual found, or maybe you're changing the other person's mind. Maybe you should take into evaluation yours. You know, the other day I had in my pizzeria job, I had this discussion with this other guy who's a bit chaotic, and I'm more about order, and he's talking about, you know, the effects of psychedelics on your on how people can have this religious experience, and I'm really against all of that, because I've grown with a mindset that, you know, alcohol smoking is bad, but psychedelics are another thing, and that kind of, you know, listening kind of made me think about it. I'm not gonna do that, those psychedelics, but it kind of gives you like, oh, maybe there is something about it. Maybe there is some point in this in the stories. So I wouldn't just jump by impulse. Oh no, you're wrong. Narcotics, blah blah blah. That's it. You know, just listen, observe the body language. Try to read the other person, what he's thinking, what he wants to hear. Maybe if he wants to hear something from you and you don't want to, you know, just you shouldn't never in an argument use, you know, petty words or insults, you know. Just maybe you just find common ground, and that's it. You know, that's how you contain that monster. You know, you may have your higher knowledge. You think, oh, stoicism, now I know philosophy, now I know productivity, I know NoFap, you know, and this guy doesn't know anything. No, you just don't go out of impulse. Just listen, chillax, and also the working out aspect. When you're strong, when you can contain that strength, you don't use it on everybody else, you don't bully weaker people, that's how you become a monster. So that's the message for the day, and thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and leave a like if you did. Also, there's going to be new content coming real soon about NoFap. You can join our Discord self-improvement community, Disciples of Life, in the description down below on Patreon. It costs €3.50, and I don't think that's a high price for something like that is going to lift you up. So maybe just check it out and consider joining. And yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it. So subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay on your journey.